Hey, welcome back. Welcome back. It is Aluminum Tarot. I'm glad to have you here. We're going to go ahead and read for the signs of Libra, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, and Gemini. Going to do some mid-month checks for the month of July 2023. I'm going to go ahead and this time, switching it up, going to add a little bit of vibrancy to the thing. Going to use the Tattoo Tarot. Haven't broken out these cards in ages to do any kind of reading, so I'm going to just kind of tap back into these. Hopefully they'll give some good readings as well. Got Kipper decks over here, getting ready to kind of accommodate this channel, this reading for this channel. And once again, we'll go through the laundry list of things to discuss. Well, if you like this channel, if you like what the readings give you, and if they resonate with you, please give a like, share, subscribe, ding the notification bell so that you don't miss any of the updates from this channel. Also, if you'd like a personal reading, please reach out to me at the information in the description box below. Hopefully I can get you sorted with that. And, I really enjoy the personal readings because I can tap more into the individual selves, energies, which resonate completely differently than some of these, more collective readings. Also, beware of scammers. Enough said. We don't really want to put up with them anymore. Now we can just enjoy the rest of our time to do this reading. Let's go ahead and begin. Starting off with Libra. Okay, these are going to be a bit shorter. So, Libra, mid-monthly energy check-in. Libra, mid-monthly energy check-in. Libra, mid-monthly energy check-in. July 2023. Libra, energy check-in for July 2023. And these decks do not want to shuffle at all. What's going on? There we go. These cards are still stiff, like completely stiff. They have not been broken in at all. So they need a little bit of coaxing, a little TLC. They haven't seen the perils of the world like my Steampunk Tarot deck. Ugh. It's like shuffling two trees together. It's insane. Okay, two more. Promise this will be short. Oh, God. Let's try that again. Libra, what's going on with you this week? What's happening in your mid-monthlies? Probably going to be some madness. And one more. Whew. All right. That was the most painful shuffle I've had in quite some time. So, enough said. We're going to go ahead and just read the energies. So, current energy. Okay, hang on. Now, what is the recent past? Recent past. Two of Swords reverse. Near future. All right, what's at the core? And what's at the crown? Okay. All right. And what's the most likely outcome of this reading? Three of Pentacles reversed. So, bottom of the deck, we have the Eight of Coins reversed. You have stopped putting effort into something and you are essentially giving up on it. You are no longer really interested in pursuing something to the degree that you used to. And I think that right now you just kind of want to take a break from it. What is the challenge of the current energy? Challenge of the current energy. All right. So I think, Libra, that you are feeling a bit stuck in a situation that you really want to extricate yourself from. You want to pull yourself out of this situation. And hopefully you can do this in due course. Because right now, the challenge that you're facing is the Five of Swords. There's a lot of conflict, a lot of drama around you, potentially in your environment. What specifically does this relate to? So this relates to the Devil reversed. Apt enough card. And essentially, you're in a toxic environment. I'm going to assume this is work related. It could be a relationship as well. Take it as it resonates, because everyone's situation is different. Not unless 500 of you are going through the exact same thing on the exact same wavelength. In the recent past, you had the Two of Swords reversed. That was a concise decision to do something. What was that decision? Yeah. So, what I pulled from here is the Sun reversed, Ten of Swords, and Death. Good God, Libra, you have you have been through it. You have essentially given up something that really hurt you, really betrayed you. And there's a definitive end to this situation. I have not pulled any of those three cards like that in my life. That was pretty spectacular pull. The Sun reverse, Ten of Swords, Death. So you have decided that something is not just over, but it's fucking over. you're not about to get involved with it. I'm definitely going to assume that this is is this love or is this work related? So is this love or work related? I'm going to assume, well, it's not really telling me, so just take it as it resonates for you. But what I see going on in the future, you have the Two of Cups. That's great. It's good news. That means that there's going to be a difficult period that's finally over with. What is this related to? So, Nine of Coins. So I think you're not going to be in a relationship so much as you're just going to be very happy that you are reunited with yourself. Whatever it is that you gave up was so painful and toxic that now you're just going to enjoy being single. And due to the conflict that you experienced in the past, I think that left an indelible mark on your psyche. It's something that you don't want to go through again. And this is indicated here by the core, the Six of Coins reverse, Six of Pentacles reverse, which shows me that you are no longer giving to something. You are not invested in something, and that you are no longer going to contribute any energy, time, money, resources, attention towards this relationship. So that said, at the top of this is the High Priestess. This is a person who knows the answers. They know what it is that they need to do next. They are pretty much the gatekeepers to the knowledge that exists in the universe and the cosmos. They're receptive, they're feminine, they're in their feminine energy, and it is through that feminine energy that they can actually sit, listen, and receive those answers. And so for you, I think that you've been going through a very introspective period in your life, and you have used this time to actually gain the answers that you need so that you can direct yourself on the right course, and hopefully with the objective of not making any more mistakes, especially the ones that you've made in the past. I'm very curious now. What was this difficult ending about? What was this difficult ending about? What's this difficult ending about? So it's a Knight of Coins. It's a person in the past. It's a person. and this person is very money focused, potentially greedy, very slow acting, maybe a bit possessive in some ways, but you just kind of saw them as I would almost say a superficial, a shallow person, because they only cared about the money, and they were very slow to move towards you, and that kind of broke your heart because you had intentions to move a relationship forward with them, and unfortunately they just didn't they didn't have what it takes to actually do that. So now you've released it, you've gone on, and you're going to stay single. Sorry, I had to get some tea there. Anyways, yeah, so we're going to carry on with this. So the potential outcome that you've got is the 5 of Coins reverse, which is essentially you are going to be pulling yourself out of a very destitute situation where you feel isolated, alone, in a lack mentality, victim mentality as well. You're going to try to extricate yourself from that negative energy. And of course, this is all related to the toxicity of this relationship that you experienced in the past. And now you are pulling yourself out of that, trying to release yourself from the chains of the devil, and you are seeing things for what they are. What is this 5 of Pentacles related to? Clarify the 5 of Pentacles. Oh, there we go, the jumper. Woof. Judgment. Once again, in the past, making that decision. So what you're doing now is you're making that decision, that clear decision to move on and to release this devil in your life. Okay. There's a lot of chaotic energy in this reading right now. I'm not sure if I can keep up with it. The good news is that you have unexpected money coming. And what that could indicate is that if you are getting divorced, you're going to get a settlement, or potentially if you're moving out, that you'll get into a situation where you feel that you can earn and save more money. So opportunities are coming in. Try not to let the situation get you down. We're going to move right on. Next, Aquarius. We're going to do Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Now, quick energy check-in. Let's go. I'm just going to shuffle these the good old-fashioned, non-showy way. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. Wow, Aquarius, what the hell is going on with you? You air signs are making it difficult, or is just the deck maybe? Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, mid-monthly energies for July. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, mid-monthly energies for July. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, mid-monthly energies for July 2023. Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant, monthlies, July 2023, one more. All right, let's cut the deck. Now, let us begin. Current energy. Page of Wands. What is the challenge? High Priestess is out again. What happened in the recent past? The Devil is back out. What's happening in the near future? Once again, jumpy card. Sun reverse. Okay, so what's at the core? What's at the core? King of Coins. What's at the crown? World reverse. What is that? What's the potential outcome of all of this? Potential outcome. The Ace of Swords. All right. Aquarius. Let's have a look at your reading right now. You have the Six of Swords reversed. You were unable to move on from a specific situation, a scenario that you have been trapped in for quite some time, and you're doing your best to make some progress away from it, but it's not happening. The reason why is because you have a person. You have the Knave of Swords, which is basically the Page of Swords, Page of Wands, sorry. Very immature, kind of selfish, bit of a prick person. Someone who is not communicating with you. Could be a fire sign, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. And this is crossed by the High Priestess. So the challenge here is the High Priestess reversed, which means that that you have found out a secret about this person. Potentially, you could also be feeling uninspired, lacking motivation to actually proceed with something that you have been putting up with in your life. And you found this out. You've kind of been doing some soul searching, and now you understand it. Now, in the recent past, you have the Devil, which the Devil is enough said. It's toxicity, it's addictions to things, it's, bad relationships, bad work situations, bad everything. And the Devil basically highlights where you are chained. It's not necessarily the Devil's a bad guy. He's kind of like he's the cleanup crew of, our comic past. He lets us know where we're kind of cocking things up and how we need to change. So without someone to do that job, we would never have any growth. So hooray for the Devil, I suppose, in that point. But that said, we're going to find out exactly why. What's the Devil related to? Two of Cups reverse. So, of course, the relationship. So yeah, you had a toxic relationship end in the past. It just drained you of your energy. Basically, you felt like you had nothing more in your cup to give, not even to yourself. And essentially, you are extricating yourself from that relationship. And I don't know if you've actually completely done that, though, because, at the bottom of the deck, we had the Six of Swords reversed. I don't think you've moved on from this relationship. You're still in it. Because right now, in the near future, you have the Sun reversed. And I don't know why, because it seems like you're choosing to stay in a situation where it's going to end miserably. What's the Sun reversed about? Why the Sun reversed? Three of Swords reversed. So you're staying in a situation, but you're not willing to leave it in order to allow yourself to heal. Because you're trying to get over the heartbreak that you're experiencing, but you're unhappy in the process. Which means that you're kind of stuck doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. Well, Aquarians, I know that you can be a bit wacky and crazy, but insane. I don't really think that that's something that you're well known for, unless you're in your real negative energy. So try not to keep yourself stuck in something that is not good for you. Stay in a non-toxic relationship if possible. At the base of this, you have the King of Coins, which is basically it's very grounded, fair energy. I would assume that with this, you're kind of burying yourself in work. You're trying to remain practical. I don't see much cups here other than the Two of Cups reverse. And what I see you now is focusing on, at your core, your foundation and your stability. These are the things that are going to give you money, shelter, and potentially you're staying in this relationship for this very energy. You're staying in this relationship because you know it gives you at least some kind of stability, and you're afraid of being on your own to actually strike out your own path, which is the reason why you're not leaving this relationship. This person makes you miserable. You know this person's a motherfucker that you don't want to continue staying with. Unfortunately, you are staying there because you know this person pays well. That is not the right reason to stay in a relationship, but to each his own. Well, what we see here essentially is the world reversed. This insinuates to you that this is a cycle that has not closed out. It will continue to go on because you have refused to walk away from it. And in the inevitable outcome, you do have the Ace of Swords reverse. This is... I'm almost getting this as self-deception. Your potential outcome for all of this is self-deception. You are not allowing yourself to be free from a toxic situation. So any Aquarians dealing with this, if you're dealing with someone in the past where you only had a sex-based relationship, only had a connection to their money, only had a connection to the memory of that person, this is your reading, because what you need to understand is that this person cannot offer you anything that makes you truly happy. What you need to do is to leave this relationship. Then you can put this Ace of Swords in the upright, cutting this person out with this sword. And then you will be in a more truthful, honest situation that's more fair and balanced towards you. We're going to go ahead and pull a card from the Kipper. What does Kip have to say today? All right, come on, jump, jump, jump. But don't go flying. Okay, there we go. Bereavement. Wow. So, if you've got Libra in your chart, you might want to go look at that reading as well. You're mourning the death of this relationship, but you're not walking away from it. You're the woman in black. You're the widow of a love that you have lost at the hands of the devil. And you'll stay there until all eternity waiting for this to change. Don't be that person. No one's going to be there to save you but yourself. And you would be amazed at how people at times walk hand in hand with the devil, hoping that they will see God. It doesn't work that way. Certainly you'll learn your lessons from the devil, but not necessarily walking to the pearly gates right after that point. Give yourself the space to reconnect with yourself. That is the Two of Cups here in the past. You are disconnected from your head and your heart, your mind and body. You're disconnected from the feelings of love. And yet, you think that in the intellect, with this Three of Swords, that you can think your way out of the situation, when in fact you know that deep down you are terribly unhappy with it. That's all I'm going to tell you for that. You know what to do. You are an adult. You will also find the best path forward. Unfortunately, some people, it will take lifetimes to right those wrongs. Anyways, we're going to move on to Gemini. Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant for mid-monthlies, July 2023. Geminis, mid-monthly, July 2023. Gemini, mid-monthly check, July 2023. Geminis, mid-monthly, July 2023. Not shuffling again. The air signs are having difficult periods, it feels like. Gemini, come on. Help me out here. Christ. Okay. We're going to give this 3 shuffles and then we're going to move on. Because, there we go. Okay. Now you're coming through. Gemini, come on. Mid-July 2023. Mid-July readings. Mid-July energy check. Oh. July 2023. Gemini, you're all over the place. What's going on here? The Aquarius reading was easier to shuffle for than this. Good God in heaven, what is going on here? Gemini, you are off your tips on some weird stuff. Okay, all right. Let's go with that. All right, Gemini, what's going on with you? Current energy. Neither coins again. Page of coins. The recent past. In the near future. Okay. We have the, is that the core? And the jump. Give me a minute. Core is the 8 of coins. What's that, the crown? Gemini. Jesus Christ. You're in your typical trickster energy here tonight. What the hell is going on here? Okay. Potential outcome. Four of Wands, reverse. And then, yeah, we're going to leave it at that. No, challenge. What's the challenge? Oh my God. Luckily, I have a chair with wheels where I can just go and roll over to get the card itself. Anyways, all right, that was a rather challenging shuffle there. Anyways, bottom of the deck, you have the Strength reverse. You are giving up on something, or maybe you lack the confidence in order to do something. Currently, you have the Page of Coins, the Page of Pentacles also, and the Rider-Waite deck. This is crossed by the World. So basically you're feeling a bit unfocused. I think that you're trying to close something out. You're trying to level yourself up, but I don't know if you have really the tools or the wherewithal to actually do that. Or maybe you're a bit afraid of that and you're feeling like you're not making the progress that you want. In the recent past, you had the Queen of Cups. You're moving to the King of Cups in the near future, which is very interesting. So this is a definite level up in your emotional sphere. I'm not really sure what's creating that, but we'll find out in due course. What is the Queen of Cups related to? So that's the Three of Swords. What's the King of Cups related to? All right, so in the recent past, you went through some heartbreak with the Queen of Cups. So basically what you did is you sat in your energy and you did your best to kind of parse through a lot of the heartbreak that you were experiencing. With this Three of Cups, with this Three of Swords energy, you know, and the Queen of Cups, basically it's you kind of processing the heartbreak, trying to understand what it was about, moving past it. There was an interesting thing that one of my teachers was telling me about with the Three of Swords. Essentially, what it represents is three different swords. The first is anger, the second is sorrow, and the third is healing. So these are the three swords that we have to pull out one by one from our heart in order for us to process what we've gone through and to ascend and move forward, which could probably represent this world energy. But here you're moving into the King of Cups. There's a lot of king, male, masculine energy moving into the future. You have the King of Cups, clarified by the Emperor. So this is a clear, definite level up. This is a taking control of our emotional integrity. Whatever it is that hurt us in the past, we are now moving forward. We're saying fuck it to all of the pain and the heartbreak from the past, and we're going to level up and take control of our own destiny. Now, what you're doing right now is very nice, because what it says here is that at the core of everything, you are leveling up. You are putting in the work in order to make this transition. What is the work about? What is the work about? Okay, so in the past, you were ghosted by someone, you were left out in the cold by someone, and essentially now what you're doing is you are righting that wrong with, you're allowing the universe, actually, because this is major arcana with justice, you are now allowing yourself to receive your karma based on someone in the past leaving you out in the cold. Potentially, you could also be going through some financial difficulties, and you're also trying to balance out that by, putting in the work, putting in extra work and time and energy to reset and rebalance your finances. So the two of those could be happening simultaneously, and, essentially things will come back into balance, is what it's saying. Now you have the Four of Coins reversed as what's known. You're giving up something. You're letting go of something. What is it that you're letting go of? And I don't know why I want to clarify so much of this, but I think it's important for me to do so for the gems. There was a lot of explosive energy in this reading. Okay. So what you're doing now is you're letting go, and you're allowing the enlightenment from this scenario, this situation, to come into you. Additionally, you could be in a stagnant period, a very stagnant energy. And I think now you're releasing that energy, so that way you can finally move forward. Now, what it's showing here with the Four of Wands reversed is that could potentially indicate a move in which you are actually moving to a new location in order to make this change in your life. And in the near future, since it's the King of Cups and the Emperor, I think that when you make this move, it's going to actually allow you to receive some great benefits for yourself, saving money up, laying out new plans, taking control of your destiny, and being firmly planted in your emotional energy. Despite all of the heartbreak that you felt in the past, now it's time to move forward and take control of your future. And I think that's precisely what you're doing. And that's a very admirable quality for you. So I wish you all the best of luck on that. I'm going to pull one from the Kipper and then see exactly what's going on with that. Okay. So it's saying here, what caused you trouble in the past was a false person. I'm assuming this is a woman, probably a person who likes animals, and she did the cloak and dagger thing for you, which basically means that she stabbed you in the back. This person who is a false person, you can see the moon in the background, and the moon is also a card of secrets, uncertainty, doubts, and fears. So this person used these types of things to get what she wants. And not a very happy or savory person. So now that you've left that person who has broken your heart, it's time for you to move on in the future and create your own new destiny. Not necessarily one with a person, but you have what it takes. You know what you need to do now. You have this Piscean energy here, which is going in and reflecting on the matter. And these cards, these roses here are blossoming, meaning that they're coming to fruition. So now it's time for you to let go, gain the enlightenment that you have, make that move, and start doing all the things that you need to do in order to get back into balance in your life. So wishing you all the best of luck on that. So it's pretty much a reading for Libra, Aquarius, Gemini for the mid-monthly energy check-in readings. Thanks so much. Hopefully this deck will play a little bit nicer in the future, or maybe I'll just switch over to a new one. Thanks so much for joining. If you like what you saw here or read here or listened to, please like, share, and subscribe. Ding the notification bell so that you don't miss any updates in the near future. Also, if you like a personal reading, please feel free to reach out to me at the information in this description box below. This is Aluminum Tarot. Thanks so much. Signing off, and until next time. Bye now.